halo glass on the table. Your shadow leans across my knees. You ask you leaving, I say soon. The band plays something soft and blue. So we steal one last slow dance, like we met years in advance. Hands too careful, eyes too kind. All that we're feeling stays between the lines. One last slow dance, then we rewind our lives. Your tie hangs crooked, lipstick on my thumb. You laugh too quiet, like you might run. You say, what happens when this song ends? I say we vanish, just like we began. So we steal one last slow dance, let the room fade out of chance. Names unspoken, but our hearts reply. All that we're wanting never leaves our eyes. One last slow dance under borrowed time. If I asked for your number, would it break the spell? If you pulled me closer, could we ever tell? We both know the answer, hanging in the air. You hold me a moment longer than you dare. Oh, we steal one last slow dance, two faint strangers pressed in glass. Your breath trembles at my side, all of our goodbyes we keep inside. One last slow dance, then you let go my hand. Coats on shoulders, doorway breeze. You turn to say something, then just breathe. You walk into midnight, I watch from my chair. Our one last slow dance, hanging there.
Firelight danced on your cheekbone, while your silence carved the room. You held that glass like a burden, and I smiled to hide the gloom. You didn't flinch when I touched you, not cold, but not quite warm. It wasn't hate, it wasn't love, just the hush before the storm. And the firelight flickered on all we denied, each spark revealing what your words let slide. You never yelled, you never cried, but the quiet said goodbye. long before we ever did. Under firelight, you asked me how my day was, like a stranger at the bar, and I answered with a shoulder shrug, pretending that was who we are. The wine grew thin on the table, like the thread between our hearts, and still I watched your shadow pull our world apart, while the firelight flickered on all we ignored. The tilt of your head, how you looked at the door. You never fought, you never swore, but I knew what you were sorry for. Even if you never said it, under firelight, maybe love doesn't shatter, maybe it fades frame by frame, until all that's left are gestures and a half-remembered name. Now the firelight flickers, but you're not near, just echoes of